Today on 19th April, Archangel Michael says, a big miracle will happen in your life, but you are making a big mistake. A parcel is being sent to your name with a check. This check has. Archangel Michael says, you have no idea how close you are to stepping into a breakthrough that will shock even those who gave up on you. But there's one critical decision you're making that's pushing this miracle further away. The heavens have already stamped your name on a parcel carrying something far more valuable than money. It contains a check written with divine intention. The amount is not ordinary, and neither is the sender. This is not just currency. It's a key to a future you once prayed for in tears. Yet unknowingly, you're allowing a distraction to grow louder than your destiny. A warning has already been whispered to your soul at night. You may have felt uneasy, as if someone was watching you or pulling you off track. That was no coincidence. It was your guardian trying to intervene. Inside this parcel lies a check that reflects not what you earned, but what you deserve. It's the sum total of withheld blessings now released. But it will never reach your hands if you continue letting that one mistake control your path. Type Amen to get blessing 443. You trusted someone recently who shouldn't have even had access to your energy. They've been manipulating your kindness, pretending to align with your spirit. But behind the scenes, they're interfering with the timing of your miracle. They know something is coming for you. They can sense your elevation and are doing everything possible to distract you. Even their silence is calculated. It's not peace, it's a plan. The parcel with your name on it has left the dispatch point already. It contains more than a check. It has a letter with instructions, conditions, and a divine signature. But one wrong move, and the courier will be redirected. A mistake is emotional attachment to the wrong frequency. You are protecting a person who has been silently draining your opportunities. They have spoken ill of your future, and that energy is what's delaying the miracle. Type Amen to get blessing 982. You are meant to receive this check and use it to shift lives, not just your own. That's why the amount on it is staggering, not a few thousands, but something that changes generations. And the spirit world has been trying to wake you up before it's too late. Archangel Michael says, this check was sealed 7 years ago. It was hidden in divine timing until you completed a cycle of suffering. Now that you've reached the finish line, heaven is unlocking what was always yours. You've been feeling like something big is about to happen. That's not anxiety. It's spiritual anticipation. But this moment can be stolen if you don't cut ties with what's sabotaging your spiritual alignment. You cannot receive something holy while standing in the presence of betrayal. Your miracle needs a clean vessel to land into. Right now, your heart is overcrowded with confusion that isn't even yours. Type Amen to get blessing 509. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. This check has the ability to buy land, open businesses, and free your family from debts. But more than that, it carries divine protection in ink. Once it reaches your hands, no man will be able to curse your future again. But first, a decision must be made in silence. No announcement. No warning. Just action. You must walk away from something before it poisons what's coming. Here is a woman who recently asked about you in a way that raised flags in the spirit. She is pretending to be a helper but is secretly trying to claim your portion. She is aware of the parcel and her mission is to intercept it. If she sees the check, she will attempt to forge your name. She has done it before with others, and the spirit of greed lives in her eyes. You were warned through a dream, and now it's time to obey. Typing men to get blessing 1007. You keep blaming delays on fate, but this time it's interference. Archangel Michael says this is the only delay you must not tolerate. The miracle will arrive when you finally slam the door on this deception. The person you're trusting is studying your behavior. They know when your mood shifts. They can predict your reactions. They are using that information to keep you weak in critical moments. You were not created to remain at the level you are. This miracle is evidence of elevation. But you must rise in silence and surprise everyone who underestimated your strength. The address on the parcel is correct. Your name is written clearly, but if you're not spiritually aligned, the delivery will bounce back to sender. Type Amen to get blessing 366. Your mistake isn't just a mistake, it's an opening. An open portal for delay, loss, confusion, and missed chances. You must close it now without excuses or second thoughts. Someone will call you tomorrow and try to manipulate your decision. They'll speak softly, but their intention is sharp. They will pretend to care, but they are threatened by your breakthrough. Inside the parcel, the check is attached to a second page. That page reveals who else will benefit from your miracle. Some of those names are not blood but spirit-connected souls. Your assignment goes beyond yourself, and the check is a tool, not a trophy. Use it wisely and you will never lack again. Pop Amen to get blessing 774. You once gave up hope because everything felt delayed, but you didn't know heaven was adjusting the wind in your favor. This delay was preparation, not punishment. Now the parcel is moving. It's being guarded by a divine courier, invisible to human eyes. But it can still be diverted if you keep holding hands with your distraction. You feel something pulling you away from someone, don't you? That's not just intuition. It's an angel redirecting your steps. Obey, and you will walk straight into your season of overflow. One signature away, and your life changes, but it has to be your signature, not one given under manipulation. Sign when your heart is clear, your circle is small, and your spirit is ready. By payment to get blessing 888. There's a friend who owes you loyalty but keeps betraying you in quiet ways. They smile at your plans but their silence is envy. They've been wishing for what you're about to receive. This person will act surprised when your check arrives. But heaven knows they already saw it coming in their dreams. They were never meant to walk into your next season. Someone older than you has been praying for your breakthrough. They don't even know the full details, they just love you deeply. Your prayers created the channel through which this check was written. You may never know the power of that unseen intercession, but God knows. And Archangel Michael says it's why this check has your name, not theirs. Type Amen to get blessing 681. You must remain silent about the details of your blessing. Only speak after you sign. The power of secrecy will shield your miracle. The mistake you're making is oversharing with the wrong ears. They pretend to listen, but they are taking notes. The moment you disconnect, the delivery will quicken. This parcel holds not only wealth but instruction. It will tell you what to build, where to go, who to bless. You cannot misuse it or the flow will stop. You waited long enough, you've cried long enough. Now it's time to act right, swift, bold, and silent. Type Amen to get blessing 1113. This parcel was held back due to the interference of a signature blocker. Someone who used spiritual manipulation to delay your papers, but their power has expired and the luck has broken. Now the check is being guided by light. The seal of Archangel Michael rests upon it, but only purity will open it. To give who needs forgiving, disconnect from who needs releasing, and make room for this miracle that will never repeat. You were not forgotten. You were being aligned. This is your season, and the evidence is on its way. Type Amen to get blessing 1200. You were warned before, but the noise of your surroundings made you miss the message. This time, the silence will speak louder, and your spirit will recognize what needs to be done. No more delays, no more emotional blackmail. Only forward motion toward your divine receipt. The parcel is being passed from one gatekeeper to another in the spirit realm. They are instructed not to stop until your doorstep is reached. But if your spiritual door remains open to wrong energy, they will pause. You must shut every emotional gate that allows confusion to walk in freely. This includes late-night conversations, secret doubts, and people who make you question your value. These are the tiny locks delaying your great release. A man in your past will suddenly reach out. He will pretend it's about closure, but it's truly about re-entry. He senses the miracle and wants to claim part of your harvest. Type Amen to get blessing 331. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Your path is being watched not just by angels, but by those who pretended to forget you. They will come back around the moment your check goes public. They will say, "I always knew you would succeed." Don't be deceived. They left you in the waiting room and now want access to the throne. But this blessing wasn't meant to be shared with every past mistake. You must remember who held your hand during the lack, not who appears during your rise. The envelope holding the check is red. Red not for danger, but for divine authority. The ink is not regular. It glows under angelic light. Once you open it, you will feel a shift. Time will bend in your favor. Your name will echo in rooms where legacy is discussed. Type Amen to get blessing 722. This miracle is not late. It was waiting for you to mature past your mistake. Heaven didn't want you to waste what's coming. So, time was given to correct, remove, and grow. Your dreams have recently shown symbols, numbers, letters, distant lands. Those are not random. They are coordinates to the doors this check will unlock. Don't show the check to everyone. Some eyes carry jealous is strong enough to reverse miracles. Protect your new beginning like it's a newborn gift. It will give birth to travel, opportunity, unexpected meetings, and unshakable joy, but only if you walk away from what the divine has told you is expired. The mistake is pretending people can change when your spirit has already decided. Type Amen to get blessing 991. Archangel Michael says, the parcel is being moved faster because you silently obeyed a recent instinct. You thought it was coincidence, but it was divine alignment. That small decision unlocked a major acceleration. Now the check is crusty realms, from the realm of delay to the realm of manifestation, from the shelf of not yet to the desk of now. If you remain alert, you'll receive a message within 48 hours confirming movement. It may come through a dream, a number sequence, or a stranger's words. You will know it's the sign by the peace it carries. Do not answer old phone calls from people you had to walk away from. They are not reaching out to help, they are reaching to hijack. If you answer, you'll slow down the delivery. Type Amen to get blessing 605. A female relative is secretly praying for your fall. She laughs with you but inwardly wishes to take your spot. She heard rumors of your miracle and is now moving in jealousy. She recently asked strange questions about your finances or future. Be careful what you say. She's gathering intel. Say less and watch more. Your peace is the proof of divine guidance. If someone disturbs that peace repeatedly, they are not aligned. Remove excess before it becomes regret. You are now entering the week of unstoppable movement. The check will align you with people who will see your value instantly. They won't ask for discounts on your worth. Type Amen to get blessing January 2024. The check is tied to a specific date. Today's message is no accident. 19th April holds a crack in the spiritual timeline. What you do today decides what manifests tomorrow. There's a location on the check that matches your destiny spot. You may feel pulled to visit it or be invited there unexpectedly. When it happens, go. Don't hesitate, delay will cause redirection. Obedience will cause multiplication. You already know what to do. In the coming hours, a message will try to test your boundaries. Someone will guilt trip you to do something that goes against your peace. Refuse politely and firmly. It's a trap. Tap Amen to get blessing July 1977. You cannot pour your miracle into people who only held cups during your drought. This check is holy. Read it with sacred respect. Do not let your fear guide your generosity. You are not selfish for protecting what is sacred. You are wise for honoring the season God is giving to you. Here is a number on the check you've seen before. It may be in dreams, clocks, addresses. That number has always been a divine code tied to your inheritance. The person who gave up on you will hear about your check. They will regret walking away when you had nothing. Now that you're rising, they want a seat at a table they never helped build. Type Amen to get blessing 998. Your home will feel different the moment the parcel gets closer. The air will shift, the light will change, and your soul will feel it. Don't ignore the signs, they are confirmations. Light a candle and pray tonight. Ask for discernment, not delay. You'll hear what needs to be done clearly. Your enemies are about to see the receipt of what they tried to destroy. They said you were dreaming too big, asking for too much. Now the check proves they never knew your worth. No longer will you apologize for your calling. This miracle is your permission to walk in royalty. Not pride, but purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 449. There is someone you forgave silently and that forgiveness cleared your path. that is the act that moved heaven to act today. You didn't know it then, but you broke a generational curse. This check is not only wealth. It's reversal. What you lost will be restored. What you cried for will be replaced. The parcel is the beginning. More will come after. But this first one is the loudest proof that you are chosen. You are no longer waiting. You are stepping in, the door is opening. Walk through it. Type Amen to get blessing 660. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. The day you sign that check will be the day heaven celebrates your survival. You are not just collecting paper. You're claiming a throne that has waited years for your return. Everything that tried to block you will witness your rise and be silenced. Here is a street address that keeps showing up in your life. It's not random, it's a location tied to the miracle connected with this check. You may be led there in the coming days by unexpected circumstances. Don't question the detour. Sometimes the parcel is delivered to where your spirit is strongest. The angels have tracked your healing, and now the reward is being routed directly to you. One person from your childhood remembers your innocence. They will suddenly show up or send you a message. They saw a dream last night that showed you receiving something bright, wrapped in gold. Type him in to get blessing 888. They may not even understand what they saw, but their message will confirm it's real. They were used as a vessel to validate what you already felt deep inside. You are not imagining the shift, you are walking into it. The check has your full name, not a nickname, not an alias. Your entire identity, because this blessing is tailored, not recycled. The enemy tried to rename you with labels like unworthy, forgotten, and late, but God erased every false word and stamps chosen over your destiny. The parcel is proof that heaven's memory of you never faded. There is no need to beg for what already has your name on it. Now, your only job is to remove what's delaying the delivery. Sometimes, it's not the enemy holding you back, it's your comfort zone. Type Amen to get blessing 302. Archangel Michael says, someone tried to curse this parcel in the spirit realm. They performed rituals of blockage around your name 3 months ago. But they forgot one thing, you're under divine surveillance. The check passed through fire, storm, delay, and envy, but it was never destroyed, because what's meant for you is fireproof. It may arrive late, but never empty. You're about to receive money, but that's not the biggest gift. The real miracle is the authority the check gives you. Authority to build, to protect, to lead, and to stand. Stand in rooms you were once excluded from. Stand in conversations you were silenced from. Stand in power you forgot you had. Type Amen to get blessing 675. One person will try to mock your blessing, saying it's just luck. Don't waste time explaining what favor looks like. Let the results speak louder than rumors. You're being positioned for visibility. No more hiding, drinking, or waiting for permission. The check is your divine announcement to the world. In the next few days, you may feel sudden fatigue. That's not physical. It's spiritual warfare trying to slow you down. Rest, recharge you, but do not quit. The moment you feel like giving up is the moment the miracle is arriving. it's always darkest right before delivery. Push through. Your breakthrough is fragile but near. Type Amen to get blessing 447. Your home must be cleansed before the parcel enters. There are items, gifts, or even clothes from people who brought negative energy. Remove them and bless your space. Miracles require clean rooms. Open your windows. Speak favor aloud, tell the air that you are ready for what's coming. You've been quiet too long. Your enemies thought you were finished. But your silence was strategy, not surrender. This check will open the door for a trip, this journey will connect you to a destiny helper. Don't hesitate when the invitation arrives. It's not random. It's revelation. High payment to get blessing 556. Some people only loved you when you were small. Now that expansion is here, their true nature will reveal itself. Do not be afraid to walk alone if it means walking in truth. Your miracle requires you to be light, not heavy with guilt. Let go of the burden of explaining yourself, let your elevation do the talking. The check has layers of blessing. At first, it looks like money. But inside are legal papers, access codes, new contracts, and relocation options. You're not just moving forward, you're moving up, the kind of up that no man can reverse. This time, the door won't close on you again. Type Amen to get blessing 391. A woman is watching your timeline. She's waiting to see what day your miracle lands so she can compete, but she's too late. You've already won in the spirit. This check carries a time stamp only your energy can unlock. Though imitation, no manipulation can take it from you. Because the energy it responds to is faith, not fear, you've been tested beyond your limits. Now the reward will stretch beyond your imagination. It will silence everything that tried to destroy your joy. This time, when the parcel comes, it won't be quiet. It'll arrive with a divine noise, one your spirit will recognize, and when it lands, you will weep, not out of pain, but fulfillment. Type Amen to get blessing 900. You're not waiting for it anymore. You're walking toward it, one obedient step at a time. This is your miracle, this is your moment. This is your confirmation. The moment your hand touches that envelope, everything in your atmosphere will shift. Your energy will feel lighter, your thoughts clearer, and even your body will react with calm. That's not coincidence, that's divine confirmation that the check has reached its rightful owner. Archangel Michael says, you must prepare yourself emotionally. The amount written on the check will overwhelm you if your spirit is still tied to survival mode. You must now think like the blessed one you truly are, not the one who begged for leftovers. This miracle will require management, not panic. You cannot run back to old habits when new wealth arrives. This isn't a temporary breakthrough. It's a new lifestyle. So be ready to disconnect from people who want the blessing but not the burden of growth. They will want access, not responsibility. They will celebrate your miracle but vanish when discipline is needed. Type Amen to good blessing 1199. There is someone who will ask for help the moment they hear about the check. Your story will be emotional, but your spirit will feel uneasy, and you must trust that feeling. Not every cry is sincere, Some are rehearsed traps made to distract you from using your gift wisely. You cannot help those who refuse to help you when you were down. This parcel didn't come from earth. It came through spiritual approval. It bypassed storms, curses, spoken words, and dark intentions. You arrive not because of who you are today, but because of who you never gave up becoming. Inside the check is also a file instruction, one that must not be ignored. It will tell you the next place to go, the next person to meet, and the next door to knock on. This instruction is time-sensitive. Tap Amen to get blessing 636. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Ignore it, and the next blessing pauses. Honor it, and your future expands like fire. You'll go from asking to assigning, from waiting to commanding. This is not a season to explain yourself to small minds. Those who can't understand your assignment were never meant to walk in it. Bless them in silence and keep walking. There is someone secretly watching your social media waiting for signs of your blessing. They won't like what they see, because what's coming for you can't be copied or blocked. It's sealed in your name. They once mocked your faith. Now they'll see what favor really looks like, and you won't need to say a word. Type Amen to get blessing 822. The number on the check has spiritual meaning. It is not random, it aligns with your birthday, your journey, or a specific prayer you once whispered. When you read it, your soul will remember. You will feel goosebumps. Not because of fear, but because heaven just whispered, "It is done." You will sit in stillness and realize your wait is over. This miracle will change how people treat you. Even those who ignored you will now attempt to greet you. Do not be flattered. Be focused. Not all applause comes from admiration. Some claps are just cover-ups for envy. Move in discernment, not desperation. Type Amen to get blessing 771. There is a property tied to this check. Whether it's a house, land, or hidden inheritance, it has been waiting for your name to be activated, and the time is now. You may receive a call or letter regarding legal documents you weren't aware of. Say yes. Follow the thread. It leads to something bigger. Heaven is rearranging documents in your favor even as you read this. One signature can shift bloodlines, and your hand has been chosen to carry that pen. You will sign something soon, and the paper will feel heavier than normal. That's because the paper carries generations of purpose. What was stolen will be returned, what was bearing will rise again through you. Type Amen to get blessing 500. You may be tempted to rush this blessing, but timing still matters. Don't try to force it, just prepare for it. Let your mind rehearse what it will feel like to live without fear. Imagine walking into a room and not needing approval. Imagine opening your door and feeling peace instead of panic. That's what this check is bringing. You will cry tears you didn't know you were still holding. You'll break down, not from heartbreak but from healing, the kind of healing that whispers, "You made it." That old version of you, the one who struggled silently, is gone. And this parcel is proof. The struggle had a purpose and the reward now has a name. Yours, Top Payment to get blessing 313. In the final hours before the check arrives, expect spiritual tests. You'll feel tempted to revisit what you left. You'll receive calls from chaos disguised as care. Be strong. The real test of readiness is your ability to remain calm when distraction rises. Say less. Move with grace. Let your silence be your strength. A postman will come, whether physical or spiritual, the message will be delivered. You will not miss at this time. The angels are watching your doorstep. They're guarding it with light, and no force can block what heaven has already released. Type Amen to get blessing 1440. You will never be the same again. Your nights of crying are over. Your season of survival is ending. Now, you step into overflow. Not just for you, but for all those attached to your obedience. You're not receiving a check, you're receiving divine evidence. When the moment comes, open the parcel with reverence. Smile, cry, pause, feel every ounce of what it means to finally receive. Then rise, and walk boldly into your next chapter. Because this time, it's not delayed, it's not denied. It's delivered. Type Amen to get blessing 1. If you wish to express your support further,